Ladies and gentlemen, your next bout is scheduled to take place at 135 pounds. Please welcome your first fighter of this bout into the cage. In the blue corner, Sydney Bagley. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent making the walk to the cage in the red corner, introducing Nick Bagley.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Bagley fighting out of the red corner with the black shorts as he takes on Sydney Rivoli, and straight the yellow trunks, blue corner, but straight away Nick Bagley out like a cat. He started quick.
He's out like a guy who's got Brad Pickett as his head coach.
Not to mention this kid comes from a traditional martial arts background, and then he got into wrestling, then he got into grappling, and now here he is in MMA.
How many fights are on the main
Very
card?
interesting to see how this young man performs tonight, but Sydney Rivoli looking very strong in the clinch here so far.
Yeah, we've seen Sydney here before. He's not a welcome mat or a carpet for anybody, so he's not going to get walked on here.
No.
But good composed work in the clinch by young Nick Bagley.
From my limited GCSE French, it seems the corner of Sydney are happy with what he's doing so far.
So, lots of bien and bon.
Munch two.
Hands are locked.
Oh, big slam from Nick Bagley. Incredible stuff.
This is a kid that came from a truly traditional martial arts gym. I mean, just doing karate, taekwondo. Jumped over to wrestling, then went over to jiu-jitsu, and now he is in MMA. He's got the strength, the physique. I know he's got a hell of a chin, so it'll be interesting to see how far his grappling's come along.
And that really mimics the journey of Brad Pickett as well. You know, he came into mixed martial arts as a traditional boxer, then did the wrestling side of things, moved over to American Top Team, learned grappling as well. He's got more notable submissions on his record than knockouts, and his nickname's One Punch.
Exactly. So
got Nick Bagley trying to step over here and succeeding.
And unfortunately right now, all you're doing is burning your arms out if a guy's mounting you and you're trying to hold that. And he's a strong young kid, and you don't want that much blood running to your arms for that long of a time.
Bagley trying to tenderize the ribs there, just irritating his man with those short shots. Looking for Sydney Rivoli to make a mistake. I believe the referee's calling that a neck crank.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly, because it is. A cow catcher like that actually is a neck crank, and under amateur rules, you cannot neck crank.
Well,
shades of old school Brian Danielson with the cattle mutilation there.
Man.
We used to run cow catchers because we knew nothing else. You can get a submission with a cow catcher if it's done correctly.
Strong work in this first round from Nick Bagley, the young man.
Oh, big punches here from Bagley.
Big shots.
There's some real venom on those shots from Bagley from that top position.
And that's a good fight IQ. We talked about it in the last one where we said these young fighters sometimes don't realize they fight all the way to the bell. He fought maybe a little bit past the bell, but he fought, well, that's not the greatest bell in the world, let's be honest.
Yeah, let's blame the bell. Let's blame the bell.
I'm trying to blame something, okay?
So if you're One Punch over in the corner now, are you just saying more of the same, please?
Oh, 100%. You know, the game plan there was perfect. The way he executed it was perfect. And as Nick said, the fight IQ was perfect as well. He heard that buzzer. Some guys might be, oh, well, you know, it's the end of the round. He said, no, I'm going to smash this guy with 3 of the hardest shots of the fight.
Now, but if I'm over in the other corner, I'm saying, hey, let's fight at distance, okay? We know this kid's gonna shoot on you. He's gonna wanna take you down. You don't wanna be under him for a minute and a half, 2 minutes again. So what I want you to do is use your footwork, use that head movement. Let's slip a few punches, maybe throw some low kicks, not high kicks, because you're gonna get caught.
Cage door gets ready to close as we start this second round. Touch of gloves and strong low kick to start the round from Nick Bagley, and who then goes up high and then low.
And,
Beautiful combinations here from Bagley.
and I told you going into it that he had that traditional martial arts background, and he's showing it off now.
Give some props to Sidney, not gonna let Bagley have all his own way. Pushed in now, landed a shot that Bagley shook off.
That base is absolutely incredible, and he's done well to keep on his feet there. He's going to defend that second ankle now. How good were those combinations? There was a left high kick and a right low kick, and it was just above the ankle, just to take the center of gravity out from underneath his man.
It's that kick that everybody seems to be doing now. It's that low calf / ankle kick. And what it does, instead of those thudding kicks that we've always done in the past, this is more of a sweep kick. So it takes your balance off more.
Even in the clinch, this young man has proven how strong he's turned Sidney Rivoli. Now he's going to drag him down to the floor again.
He just did a body lock Turk from standing. That's a strong young man.
Impressive. Very, very impressive.
And again, he's not rushing, happy to take his time. He's going to work into a better position. And you keep pointing out he's always finding room to land a few shots, make Sidney do something.
There's a fight IQ that you get if you learn all these things as a young kid, that it's okay, when my coach says throw punches, I just throw punches. Sometimes the older we get, I've noticed some of the older fighters, they don't listen as well. These young kids, when you go, throw a punch, he just looked up because one punch said something to him. He looked up, now he's going to go to it.
And, if you look at the guys that Brad Pickett's trained in the past, look at someone like Nathaniel Wood, it's the exact same thing. He does as he's told.
And that, as a coach, you can find nobody better than that. I got a couple of guys in the gym that I love it because I tell them to do something and they react.
I mean, trapping the arm while in the half guard and now over to the side control. Good Lord.
Yeah, Bagley's going to look to, he's maybe going to position for a scarf hold here if he's, oh no, he takes,
he's
looking to set the Kimura up there.
Oh,
he's trapped the head. He's trapped the head. There's an inverted triangle here, or he can go for the Kimura on this side.
And he can run an Americana on that side.
Good Lord, the young man is giving himself options. You can see Sidney thinking about the tap, and there it was! What a mature performance.
Great fight IQ from
man.
Nick Bagley. He listened to his coach the entire time. He responded to it. He was aggressive when he needed to be, and he settled when he needed to be. This is the kind of thing where I'm looking forward to see what happens with this kid 2-3 years down the line.
And if he's training down there with Pickett and training down there with Nathaniel Wood, I mean, it's just going to be iron sharpens iron, right?
You want to look at these young amateurs and you want to say, well, yeah, that was a great performance, but maybe he could do this better, or maybe he could do that better. I'm sat here kind of scratching my chin right now. I'm not really sure what he could do better in a performance like that. That was really good. That was really good stuff.
His takedown defense was on point. His striking was on point. His transitions on the ground were on point.
He threw some great
Fighters to the center.
kick combinations to lead into the defense of that takedown. Like, he baited him into shooting a takedown on him because he didn't want to get kicked anymore.
Well, that was a fun fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you your winner after 2 minutes and 39 seconds of round number 2, declaring your winner by way of armbar in the red corner, Nick Bagley!